Hello, dear lovely, lovely YouTubers. How are you all doing out there? It's the 16th of January 2025. So happy 2025, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been around for what feels like 6 months, but actually it's only 3 months. And I, over here, have had a house move. I can't remember if I spoke to you before I moved, but I've had a lot going on, which is why I haven't done any videos. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm thinking, should I just do videos when I have a guest so you just see my guests and you don't listen to me jibber jabber on about my coincidences which don't mean anything to you? Or should I carry on telling you stories of my coincidences as I go? Let me know how you feel about that, dear lovely watchers. Do you want to hear me jibber jabber about my coincidences? I guess the truth is in whether or not anyone watches it. Right? Anyone watches me talking. And my New Year's gallery, that's had tired I am this morning, and I'm pressed for time. I've got 30 minutes. This is really why I don't do the YouTubing, because I haven't got time. And also I started doing the YouTubing because I had my book that I wanted to talk about, and now my book's no longer on Amazon, right? So I'm just going back through my photos to see if there's any significant coincidences or anything that big happens that I can share with you, apart from obviously moving into a giant house that is being renovated, and with that comes a lot of information, right? And a lot of synchronicities and a lot of coincidence. It does. It's whether or not you want to hear it. So I won't make the video. I'll just wait and see if you actually want to hear this story. Let me quickly tell you what's been happening. 2025 New Year's resolution: stop complaining. That literally was my New Year's resolution. So what happens? I give it out to the universe. Right, I'm not complaining. What do you think happens? I'll give you 3 guesses. I'm just going to open one of these cards for you, for anyone that wants to watch me chatting about one of these cards. I suddenly have had lots of things to complain about. I'm not even joking about that. I'm not even joking in the slightest. But by talking about it, makes it bigger, makes the problem bigger. So I'm thinking maybe once it's all over, once all the problems are solved, then I'll talk about it. How about that? Totality. There we go. For anyone who wants to look that up. It's the Osho, Zen Tarot Osho cards, Totality. Now the significant things that have kept showing up are the blue butterflies still. So if any of you out there see or hear blue butterfly, it comes your way, it becomes significant to you, let me know. And also the number 118. So if any of you out there have the number 118 come up, or the time 11:18 or 18 minutes past 1, if you have anything significant happen around those times, let me know. And let me know how you're getting on with your synchronicity experiences. And I will try and put a little video on. I've made some space actually on there to show you some photos. So I will have a little look and see. I cast my mind back to what was happening in October and what I took photos of, because I'm still taking the photos. Oh yeah, I did a little stand-up comedy course in London. When I say I did the course, I mean I went to about 3 lessons out of possible 9 or something, I think it was. I can't remember how many lessons it was now. Met some lovely people in a little group, but it was also at the same time that this house renovation was happening and I was moving into this house. And going to London normally takes hour 10 minutes, right? And then 10 minutes to get to the station, hour 10 minutes, really not that difficult. Leave there at 9:30, back at Liverpool Street, Fenchurch Street by 10, back home by 11, right? It really wasn't that hard. But now I've moved to this place, it's a longer journey to the station, the trains went on strike, right? This is me not complaining, just explaining what happened and why I couldn't actually make it to do the stand-up comedy, the actual event and doing the stand-up comedy, which I was really going to enjoy, but I discovered I'm not really a stand-up comedian as in a one-liner type person, but I'm good at telling the stories and that being funny, right? So I do like doing that. And then I've been looking into doing a one-woman show at the Edinburgh Fringe. Thought maybe I'll look into doing that. But of course all these things take time, right? What have we got time for? So I took a photo when I went to see a stand-up comedy place, and there's a little photo of this house that I've moved into, but I probably shouldn't put it on the internet because it's got the address on it. And there's a little chair by a bus stop What does it mean? Empty chair. Who is it you need to have a conversation with? You know that empty chair therapy where you sit and talk to somebody as if they're in the chair and then you talk back, you have a conversation between the two of you. Is there anyone? Because this might not be for me. See, this is why I take these pictures, because it might not be a message meant for me. It might be a message meant for anyone out there. So if anyone out there, that's the message for you if you're seeing this. Is there someone you need to have a conversation with? Then just do it, right? Or do it with an empty chair and then see what the outcome is, see what happens in that imaginary scenario. And then walking down the high street, another chair. Take the chair. What does that mean? Take the lead. But it's made out of wood. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then in the high street again, a blue Peter rabbit, which is like a white hare. It's as close as I could get to a white hare for my friend that's gone to Turkey. And her mum said to her before she died, she was like in Alice in Wonderland, she was like the Mad Hatter person that runs around. So now every time I see that, I take a photo. So a white butterfly in amongst lilac flowers. I may well have shown you these pictures because these are back from the older place where I used to live. All the seagulls fighting over a roll. Seafront on a beautiful day. I may well have posted these pictures. And picked up a lovely rug from Gumtree. Woman who was selling a rug. That was a lovely experience going over there and meeting her. She was a lovely person. Showed me this beautiful fluffy rug. Now it's just covering up a very small patch of open floorboards in my bedroom. Another picture of the sea. And then I've taken photos of the progress as I've pulled off wallpaper. And this is probably all very boring for people that, you know, aren't interested in home decoration and who would be interested in watching somebody else pull wallpaper off. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? You know, the safe now to the floor. And of course that was, you know, very exciting, wondering what was in there. Of course nothing was in there. And then I saw a picture of a purple balloon. I'm taking this as purple balloon because, hello, if you're watching, my little friend that's gone to Turkey, when she scattered her mum's ashes over the sea, I went out to Turkey and scattered the ashes, 3 purple balloons flew across the ocean. Yeah. Must have come off a cruise ship or a boat, or somebody else was doing some celebrating. 3 balloons just flew across. Isn't that amazing? And then I was walking in the shop and I saw a picture of what I'm describing as a purple balloon. And then I'm up to the time when I was supposed to go onto stand-up comedy and I couldn't make it because I was up to my ears in decorating. So if I get time, I'll put those photos on and I will post this. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to do the chat. I just have not had the time. I will try and force myself to find the time. Let me know if you want to hear about my coincidences and synchronicities that happen. Or if you just want to wait for me to have a new guest. Take care. Bye for now. See you soon.